Hebrews 12:29 declares, "For our God is a consuming fire." This powerful verse often evokes a sense of awe and mystery, but what does it mean for God to be described as a consuming fire? Does it symbolize his wrath or his love? Is it a warning or could it be an invitation? Today, we'll uncover the transformative power of God's love as a consuming fire. We'll explore how it purifies our hearts, refines our faith, and draws us into a deeper relationship with him. Stay with me as we journey through Scripture and discover the profound implications of this truth for our lives. Fire is a recurring symbol in the Bible representing both judgment and purification. In Exodus, God revealed himself to Moses through a burning bush, a fire that did not consume but marked his holy presence. On Mount Sinai, his glory was revealed in fire, demonstrating his power and holiness. In Malachi 3:2-3, God is called a refiner's fire, purging the dross from silver to reveal its purest form. This imagery is not about destruction, but about transformation, removing what is impure so that only what is holy and eternal remains. Similarly, Hebrews 12 portrays God's consuming fire as a force that shakes the heavens and the earth, leaving behind what is unshakable. Fire is not merely a symbol of punishment, it is a tool of renewal, preparing us to stand in his holy presence. But what does this consuming fire look like in our daily lives? When we face trials, difficulties, or even seasons of waiting, it often feels like we are being burned. Yet these moments are not without purpose. In 1 Peter 1:7, Peter explains that our faith, which is of greater worth than gold, is refined through fire so it may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Think of gold in a furnace. The intense heat removes impurities, leaving behind a more valuable and radiant metal. Likewise, God's fire works in our hearts, burning away pride, selfishness, and sin, those things that separate us from him. It can be painful to let go of these things, but the result is a deeper, purer faith that can withstand any storm. Have you ever felt like God was taking you through the fire? Maybe you're experiencing it now. Remember, his goal is not to harm you, but to refine you into something more beautiful and enduring. So, what exactly does God's fire burn away? It removes anything that hinders our relationship with him. Pride tells us we don't need God. Selfishness blinds us to his purpose for our lives. Idolatry shifts our trust away from him to the things of this world. These barriers may feel comfortable, even essential, but they prevent us from experiencing the fullness of his love. When God's fire comes, it demands surrender. It asks us to let go of our illusions of control and place our trust entirely in him. This process isn't easy. It can feel like losing parts of ourselves, but in truth, it's about rediscovering who we were meant to be, children of God, purified and restored. Why is this fire called love? Because it is fueled by God's desire to make us holy as he is holy. His consuming fire is not meant to destroy, but to restore. It is an act of grace that shapes us into his image, reflecting his character in a broken world. Isaiah 48:10 says, "I have refined you, though not as silver, I have tested you in the furnace of affliction." While the fire is intense, it is always under the control of a loving God who knows exactly what we need to become the best version of ourselves. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. Each strike of the hammer removes what doesn't belong, revealing a masterpiece. That's what God's love does for us. It doesn't destroy, it reveals the beauty he always intended us to carry. So when Hebrews 12:29 says, "Our God is a consuming fire," don't see it as a threat, see it as a promise. His fire is not here to harm, but to heal, not to destroy, but to refine. Let his love burn away what is temporary, impure, and unworthy. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable, because the end result is worth it. Through the refining fire, we find his presence, his purpose, and a love that cannot be shaken. Are you willing to embrace the fire? Because in surrender, you will find the life God has always intended for you. If this message spoke to your heart, take a moment to reflect. What is God refining in your life right now? What might he be asking you to surrender? If you found this video meaningful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need encouragement today. Thank you for watching, and may you continue to grow in His refining love.